I want to talk about how important and how nice it is to get off to a good start, not just for getting a city off to a good start, but getting a region off to a good start. So, we have been creating a lot of videos. You've seen me do some videos over the course of several seasons. And if you look there in the distance, there is the Academy City. You can see some of the skyscrapers there. There is the Academy Spaceport that we worked on. Right next to this city is Omega, my Omega city, and you can see the Omega headquarters. A little further beyond that is Omega Valley, and that's where we did our standard mega towers. In between the Mega Tower City and the Omega headquarters city, there is a utility city that's sole purpose is to provide some electricity and water for this city. A little further in the distance is a city that was created to provide water, sewage, power for my Mega Tower City. Well off into the distance there, with the sun coming up, is my elite mega tower city with the three mega towers, and you can make out a bit of my university city. And then that city right there is a tutorial city where I did a tutorial on mega towers. And all this is just to say it is just so nice to be able to get a region off to a good start so that you can have some funds in which to continue on, knowing that you've got a bit of support. As you've watched me do these cities, we keep the cities fiscally responsible, but it is really nice to be able to get a nice quick start. If you think about how I've begun some of these cities, I'm not starting these cities with dirt roads and having to build up from such basic beginner city levels. I'm able to put down highways immediately and get the city up and going. In all reality, this Omega City, um, if I let it run, is going to make more than this introductory city. But it's just so nice to be able to get a city up and running, knowing that it is going to be able to serve as that financial jumping off point for the rest of your region. And what I like to do is I like to find a plot that has lots of water, has lots of oil, has lots of wind, and start with creating a city first and then starting my specialization, which is oil. So these processor factories were originally oil fields, and then I got rid of the oil fields and started with processors. And that is how this city got to the point where, as you can see, there are no skyscrapers, there are no high rises. This city's sole purpose was to get this region off to a really good, successful financial start. And then you can move on from there and start working on other cities. So, as you're thinking about creating cities, if you're thinking about working on a region, if you have been having some struggles, just know work really hard and work um, on getting that first city off to a really good start. Look for a city plot that's going to allow you to start a city that is not only going to have this city successful, as you can see, this city is making money, and I'm in the positive with tax income. So not only is this city making money from my processors, I am still this city is still fiscally responsible and profitable. But once you move on from here and once you get this city up and running, it is just a nice feeling to know what else can be created based upon this first city. So I just wanted to take some time and talk about just how important it is to get that first city up and running. I like to use oil and then transition from oil to processors. You may want to use something else, but keep in mind if you start with coal and ore, those plants have a higher need for water. So just a little bit of a heads up there. Drilling for oil does not have that heavy need for water. But as you're thinking about starting a city and starting a region, that's one thing to keep in mind is yes, let's get this city going. Let's get this city doing well. But it's so nice to be able to have a foundational city in which in which this city serves as a springboard for other things, other cities to work on. So just keep that in mind. Enjoy the game, have fun, and we will see you next time.